Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Video Game Madness 15. We are back with some more Gran Turismo 3 for the PS2, and today we're starting off the Amateur League, and very specifically, we are doing the Japanese Championship, so we need to find a Japanese car, which we could either go for the Honda or go back with the Celsonic again. Let's just take this to be safe. Because I think here's where more race cars start to pop up a little bit for some races, so this way we're safe. And then for the American thing, we can use our Camaro, no problem. But here we got Tokyo Super Speedway, Apricot Hill, Stage Route 11, and Tokyo backwards. Nice. And how much a piece? $7,500. I'll take it. That's a steal in my book. An absolute steal. Also, sorry for not getting a Splinter Cell video out or live streaming yesterday. I was having a hard time yesterday. It was like right after I had gotten Gran Turismo 3, the video for that upload yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. I was feeling very sick to my stomach. So I wanted to take that time to, like, step back a little bit. But here we're going to get both videos and whatnot out. It's also raining today, so I'm hoping to dear God that we don't have any thunderstorms or any power outages or anything like that, because that would piss me off. Okay, so I'm guessing I chose the faster vehicle in this one again. I mean, how was I supposed to know? Sometimes they have race cars into this thing, so I mean, I wanted to be safe and not sorry. Or at least, you know, that's what I was shooting for. But damn. Alright, well, this means that we're gonna have to try our best out here, try to outsmart these guys, but also use our head. Okay, here we go. Yep, we're dominating this. Which, you know, shoot. I probably should have went with the Honda, but I mean, I wasn't sure, but that's alright though. It happens sometimes, you know. Here we go. Let's do this. No problems. No whammies, no whammies. Okay. We go through here. Alright. Alright, cool. Wow. I just thought of something. I haven't fully watched The Godfather yet. I started that, you know, film a couple of days ago on watching it, but never actually finished it. So that could be another thing on my list. But, I've been working on all of this stuff. We got the character analysis that's still being worked on. And then on top of that, I've also been trying to, like, write down footage that I need for my Love for Vice City script, because the script itself is all done. I've still been checking it. Like, this is like my third or fourth time, like, reviewing the script itself to make sure that it's good enough and that I didn't rush into anything and leave certain parts out that might have been interesting during my first playthrough. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get a lot of views or not, or a lot of attention, but I don't know. We'll just see how that all goes, I guess. Alright, here we go. And then I don't know after that. I mean, if you guys like the Love for Vice City script a lot, You guys want me to do some like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and like let me know or something. But yeah. Also, I was watching this video by TGG. He's a okay YouTuber. I think that like ever since we've gotten confirmation on like GTA 6 or whatever, that he's been pulling some Mr. Boss for the win type shit with just uploading GTA 6 stuff just to upload it without the actual financial proof. Like for one of these recent 6 videos they tried to upload, he was like trying to point out him and like how all the other people have speculated that this woman that plays Lucia is like someone that had like played a small role in Law and Order SVU. Which here's the thing, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on this, is that just because they may sound like a GTA actor or they may look close to what that GTA character will look like, doesn't mean that it will actually be them. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? So, and the issue is, people today are not grateful. Nobody's surprised. There's people in the gaming industry nowadays are so ungrateful, it's sickening. Makes me want to go to like each and every single one of them and pull some Will Smith and just bitch slap all of them. Because, you know, nobody's satisfied anymore with what comes out. When the GTA 6 trailer finally had dropped back in December, I love that. That gave me all the confirmation I need. I was grateful. I don't give a damn about all these leaks and other types of, bullshit. But like I said, it's just sickening on what people will do just to get, the views, the attention. It's ridiculous. Alright. Okay. So here we go. 6 laps. Alright. I mean, all we have to do is go around in circles, so I mean, that's not horrible. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. But yeah, it just frustrates me how nobody's grateful, for what they get anymore here in the video game industry. And not to mention, like, for all of the gaming creators have to go through to make sure that all of that stuff is, ready for the people. You know what I mean? So, it's just horrible. I mean, like, back in the day, I mean, there was still, like, in the early 2000s and whatnot, there were still, those idiots that were leaking and doing all that stuff. But the majority of people were just satisfied with what they had gotten. But also, what I do understand is that back then, Rockstar was a better company a long time ago. They weren't stuck in corporate greed and they weren't under Take-Two's thumb. But now Take-Two Interactive thinks they own everybody, which is stupid. But, Rockstar, in a lot of ways, brought all of this on themselves in the long run. Because if they had just, like, instead of doing a Grand Theft Auto Online or anything, and did, like, a simple multiplayer mode, like what was implemented in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but had more things with it, and then had, like, the GTA 4's like online scaled a little bit with some missions here now that were more like a DLC. That would be awesome, in my opinion. That would, I would think would make me have a lot more respect for the game. Not saying that I don't have respect for it, because I do. It's done a lot of, right things. Although it's been too late for some of the things that they've implemented, they're still, doing some right things here and there. But, where I stand with all of it is, if we never got GTA Online, if that never existed, one, there would be no microtransactions as bad as, the GTA Plus and Shark Cards. Those two would never exist. On top of that, we want to have lost Laszlo Jones, Dan Houser, and especially Leslie Benzies. Because losing all of those guys that made Grand Theft Auto, the huge hit and made it a powerful force, that definitely, hurt the company. And then, on top of that, and the finishing thing that makes it all the worst things out there is, you know, let's say GTA 5 Online never existed. We never gotten it, and it was just some of the imagination. Then at that point, we would have had Grand Theft Auto 6 a lot earlier. It may have been cut. It may not have been like what Vice City was a year after, 3 years or whatever. But at most, it could have been at least a good 5 years, 4 to 5 years. Which, that's where I stand with it all. It frustrates me, it bothers me. And, that's why you guys don't see me ever playing Grand Theft Auto Online on here. It's because, all that shit pisses me off. It's not right. It's not the company that we all once loved. It's, business, crooked, scumbag type of things. It's embarrassing, frustrating, and just bullshit all around. Because we all know Rockstar could do better. But yet they still continue, have their heads up their asses. Probably eating some donuts and, watching adult films or some stupid shit like that. Not even think about what the people want anymore. It's just frustrating, man. And I will say this too. Before I opened my eyes about this whole thing, I used to like GTA Online. I used to play it. That's actually one of the few things that I actually played when I started this channel was GTA Online. But I stopped. And when I opened my eyes and, figured out how, Leslie Benzies and all of them left. Because it put bad taste in my mouth. And the fact that we've never gotten a new GTA game because of this. And people complain about modders and grievers and all that. It wouldn't exist if, Rockstar just stuck with what they knew. Because if the gaming creators nowadays could stick with what they know, a lot of them would still be successful to this day. Like Rockstar, they wouldn't, be one of the scummiest companies anymore. They would be back at the top where they belong. But, with how bad they are and right now and how stupid they all act because of the fact that they're under Take-Two Interactive, it just ruins everything. But, that's the biggest thing that I'm afraid of about Grand Theft Auto 6. It's a make or break game at this point. And I think one of the deciding factors is if they're going to throw an online mode into it like what they did with 5. Because for me, that's what's going to break it for me. Personally. Because people shouldn't have to be waiting 10 freaking years to... You know what I mean? So... But to change the subject, because I'm kind of sick about talking about that shit now. Um, we are already almost done with this race, surprisingly. I mean, the super speedway race took a little bit longer than what I was expecting because it was 6 laps, but hey, that's alright. I'll take it, you know? It's not a problem for me. But here we go with the final lap. And then once we actually get enough money through some of these to like fix that one Lancer vehicle, then I think we'll fix the Lancer vehicle up and then finish out like some of the rally races, especially the Tahiti circuit one. And then once we get rally cars, sell that Lancer off, make a little bit of money back. So then at that point, we're not taking any chances and we can have, a nice, good rally vehicle that could probably beat all other rally vehicles or come close. Okay. Alright, let me go right around here. Yeah, I probably really should have stuck with that Honda. But it's alright, we all make mistakes, it happens to the best of us sometimes. Well, let me go right around here. Alright. Now, I know I said I stopped talking about it because I was sick of it, but I will go back to say this. One last thing about it, and then we'll be all done with the topic. But if and when GT Online is finally dead and done with, and they still leave the servers up for, the GTA 5 thing, then at that point, maybe I'd go back to it and play some of it and do some of it for the channel. But, it's like, until then, I'm not doing anything for it because I don't respect it. I don't respect the game. I don't like the game. I mean, it's dog shit. Bottom line. But 3 laps right here for stage route 11. And this is our 4th race, so the next one is going to be our final one, which is Tokyo backwards. So, very interesting, I'd say. So let's go. Let's get into it. Come on, guys. Excuse me, pardon me. Get out of my way here. I got places I need to go, places I need to be. I actually wonder what we're going to win after this race, Because I don't think it's going to give us like a race car or anything. At most, it could give us a road car of some kind. But I don't really think that could actually be the case, though. I mean, it's a possibility, sure. But, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go right around here. Use my brakes. Now, because I think this is like episode 22. It's either episode 21 or 22 of this. But either at episode 25 or 28, we're going to be doing one of the 2-hour endurance races. I'm probably going to lean on Trail Mountain more because, I like that track just a little bit more. But also, too, like, it's one of those that I think needs to be done. I mean, Rome needs to be done, too. The 2-hour circuit of that is long. But, we'll just have to play it by ear and just see what happens, I guess. Because time will tell. But yeah, we still got tons of endurance races to do yet. And then all of the rally license, then these, and then the professional. But I'm going to try my best to mix all of those in together. But when we get to that formula race, that's going to be the best for last. It's going to be like the bittersweet ending. Because that's what my parents always used to do. They would like do all these other races and then save the formula race for the very last. So because not only that was from the island from them, I think it'd be a good tribute to not just my parents but my dad in particular because he was awesome. We all used to play this game together like crazy. It was the best experience ever. And I start to miss him more and more every day because he suffered from lupus, which is a hereditary thing. And what happens with lupus is that when you get older, your body starts to decay all on its own, where your bones start to just give up on you. And my dad, he's been through, he went through a lot of things. He went from being a bull rider to a Walmart worker, and all these great things, sort of. And had some demons of his own they finally overcame. And then he had me, and played San Andreas, which was my start to video games, and as well as seeing GTA for the first time, which that all in itself is history. But every time I play this game, it just reminds me of him and all the memories we all made together as a family, because we didn't get PS4, we didn't have that or PS3 or anything. I just started to collect those since we've been living in this house. Um, but I can tell you guys some of my dad's favorite tracks in this game. Uh, his favorite tracks would be Cody Azure, Seattle Circuit, Trial Mountain, and I believe he liked Tokyo as well. I'm pretty sure he liked Tokyo as well. Or that might have been my mom. Because I know my mom liked Tokyo too, but yeah, it's why I replay San Andreas again? That's the biggest thing I might do it for, is like for his memory. Or like a tribute towards him, because that was his most favorite Grand Theft Auto game. And before he got really sick, he would play GTA, Grand Theft Auto Online, and GTA 5, which that was something that I introduced to him before, I started to heavily dislike GTA Online. But the only Grand Theft Auto games that he had ever beaten on his own was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. And for Vice City Stories, that was also my start to the Grand Theft Auto. I mean, GTA San Andreas might have been the first game I've ever seen, because I've literally watched him play that since my birth. But Vice City Stories was my own personal experience that he got to play before I did. And he actually played that game all on his own and like beat the game before we actually left to New Mexico, which might have been 2012 or 2011, somewhere around that time period. But great times, I'm gonna miss them a lot. But these are the things that I'm gonna cherish forever. Is all the memories that we had playing amazing games like this. This is why I wanted to make my channel, behind PlayStation 2 games and whatnot. Was because of the memories and the great moments that we all shared together. But all I could say is, take your loved one, best friend, your girlfriend, whatever, and just give them a hug and just say you love them and you appreciate them, because you only get one shot in this world. And I mean, at most, you gotta make the most of it. And yes, you may make some mistakes along the way, because that's something we all do. It's nature. It's in our blood. We are never going to be perfect, no matter what we do. but it's the choices that we make that help us become the people that we were always supposed to be. And you know, I've always tried to learn how to like see the good in people. I mean, there was a time where it was really hard for me, and sometimes it's like really hard for me now. But I'm still trying to see that good in everyone. Give them the same amount of flowers and respect as they would give me. But it just goes to show that time is precious, and gotta take it all at one stride. Well, let me go right around here now. Okay, let's do this. Now, I never had an issue with this track. Whether that was doing it frontwards or backwards. It was just like, for some of the races that needed to be done, it gave it more of a challenge coming on the vehicle, because some vehicles in this game can't handle for shit. And people who might have played this game might know what I'm talking about when I say that, because it was bad, You try and do this or you try and do that, and it won't work in your favor, and be like, what the hell is going on? But it all happens. Okay, here we go. Alright. We might actually have enough time after this to do maybe one more race, if it was like short enough. And that could be a huge possibility too, but I ain't sure just yet. Right now we're at like 27 minutes or so. So that means we're really close to it being time here on the video. But, we will still try our best, because you never know. We might be able to get done with this here really soon. But here we go. Now, I wonder what the other Gran Turismo World Championship is going to be. I wonder what the races in that will entail. Because the first one, was a blowout, because the rest were like all rally cars. But I don't know what vehicle we might use to make it more interesting. You know what I mean? So we'll have to like see how that all goes when we get there. But right now we're just trying our best to get the most amount of money that we can. Which is really good for us, I'd say. Here we go. Final lap here. Oh, okay, good. Alright. Let me try and make this turn right here. This could be one of our best lap times yet. I just have that good feeling right now. I mean, we're unfortunately blowing all of these guys away, and we're going to get perfect win, no problem. But, like I said, I should have went with the Honda. What made things just a little bit more interesting. But it happens to the best of us, really. It really does. Here we go. We go right around here this time. And watch my back while I'm at it. Alright, I'm good. I'm chilling. Okay. There we go. Now it's all coming together. But here we go. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to start another race here in this video, but that's alright. I mean, we got through this, all in one video. So, for most of these, it should be the same, except the Gran Turismo World Championship. I think that one's going to be a two-part episode, probably. But that's all done. We won. We're almost at 300,000, and we will get over 300,000 when we claim our reward right here. So 20,000. You know, that trophy's not bad looking. I mean, I've seen better in this game, but not bad at all. Come on, tell me something good. Another Miata. How many Miatas do we even need? You know? Because that's all that we got right now is like Mazda Miatas. Let me look here. So what was that we just won? The Mazda RX-7 Type RZ. FR. Here, let me go here and do make and see if all of these are FRs. Yeah, they all are. Man, I don't know. Not sure. I will figure that out at some point. Probably on the next video, I'll make that determination on if I want to sell it or not. But that's going to be all for this video. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, turning on bell notifications for more content. And I will see you all with the next YouTube video, which will be Splinter Cell. Right now it's like 2:07. So when this uploads and is uploaded, probably give my computer a little bit of time to charge. And then we'll do the Splinter Cell video. But I will see you all next time. Have a great day, everyone.